Good afternoon and welcome to my Easter Tablescape. Now, I have just come back from the wonderful UAE where I've spent 2.5 weeks with our students in Dubai. And I was lucky enough to present at the Exotic Wedding Planning Conference, where I spoke about video marketing and how it's a really good addition to really showing people and showcasing who you are, what you do, and letting them in a little bit behind the scenes of what you do and showing your personality. So I thought I need to practice what I preach. So I'm here in the UK at our house where we live, and you'll see my maniac dog running around, and you can probably hear her in the background having a lot of fun. But the idea of this is to give you a little sneak peek into the type of things that I try and do on a regular basis to practice my styling skills, to give students some inspiration about what they can do around the home. And I'm starting off in the courtyard here in our English home with something the English do very, very well, and that is afternoon tea. So this little setup here is something that I thought I would enjoy with my daughter this afternoon. Some gorgeous little Easter bunnies here on cookies, so just a little nod towards Easter. Spring fruit in the way of strawberries, which we get lots of beautiful English strawberries here in the UK. Some cocktails, which you can't really do without. A great big tractor going past with all the noise of the country, as you would expect, and some beautiful tulips. So the idea of this tablescape is it's very simple. Sometimes it's not about overdoing things. Sometimes it's about just using what you've got, playing around, and even something as simple as afternoon tea can be styled. Anyway, I want to bring you inside so that you can see something that I've prepared for a little later on today, when I'll be joined by my husband, who's going to join my daughter and I for dinner tonight. And of course, in most places, the kitchen is supposed to be the heart of the home. So I thought, rather than doing a tablescape on my dining table, which I'll be doing for Easter dinner on Sunday, I thought we'd have a little bit more of an informal evening this evening. So I've set it up on our kitchen bench. Come in. So it's a traditional English country kitchen in here. It's a little bit dark, so I might go and turn the lights on in a moment for you to see. But I've set up a really simple English tablescape. So for me, Easter is all about spring. That's my dog, by the way, dropping a toy for me to play with. But as I say, for me, Easter is all about spring. And for me, spring colours include things like blues from the bluebells, you know, the different yellows and pinks and reds of the tulips. And of course that nod towards Easter. So using the stuff that I have around the home, we've simply used our blue table service, which if you look closely you can see a little butterfly, and butterflies to me are a nod to spring. Yes, I've got a tulip on each plate, which was actually the suggestion of my husband, who's getting very creative with these things. Again, a nod towards Easter with our little Lindor Easter eggs. We've got some really nice colour coordinated glassware, which we use on a regular basis. For me, spring colours, as I say, definitely include yellow, and yellow and blue go beautifully together. All set off with some really nice rose gold cutlery, which I just love, hugely into rose gold. And finally, we have our piece de resistance here. I don't actually have a cake stand here in the UK. I have one in my house in France. So I've used a cheese book. You know, it really is about using what you've got. And we've got some gorgeous cupcakes. Who doesn't love a cupcake? With nice little Easter eggs on top. A little nod again towards Easter with our chicks and our lambs. And of course this massive chocolate Easter egg, which, let's face it, Easter really is all about the chocolate. So, as I say, I wanted to do a tablescape of my own, mainly because we put our challenge out on Instagram for everybody else to do some Easter styling. Okay, this is not tablescaping to its absolute utmost, but it is tablescaping using what I've got here in my home. And as I say, I wanted to invite you in to have a little look at what we do. So all that remains is for me to say a very happy Easter to all of you. I hope you have a wonderful time with your family and that you all enjoy styling a table as much as I have. Till next time.